and today I wanted to share with you guys my work from home setup and essentials. Since most of us have been very much trying to be productive at home, I feel like it's very important to create a designated space to feel motivated and productive from day to day, especially for those people out there who are living in a condo. I feel you that sometimes it's even more challenging to just assign a space where you rest and you work, and sometimes those two can kind of get muddled together. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys the essentials that really help me focus and just get things done day to day at home. I feel that there needs to be a right balance of being 100% in your work, but at the same time knowing when to rest, knowing when to just breathe in and breathe out and get back into the game again. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that red button right now, and click the notification bell for more future videos like this. If you're just like me, adulting, just trying to get by day-to-day life and trying to thrive at that as well. So now let's get into the video. First off, where do I create a designated space? If you are in a studio space, the space is very much limited and cramped, I'd say. Like, you have to be very efficient about where you need to do certain activities. Like for me, I work out in my living area, and then like I eat and work at the same time in the kitchen area. I just need to create that environment where I know I'm gonna eat, or create that environment where I need to start working already. Like my brain needs to be conditioned that I will be 100% focused in what I need to get done. You will see in my setup right here, it's very straightforward and simple, but I like things to be clutter free. So even if this table is meant for eating or like socializing, but I try to make the most out of this space where like I have a laptop table where it's easy for me to not strain my neck when I'm working. I'm just looking straight ahead because I have a tendency to have like, alam mo yung mga lamig sa likod mo, yung parang ganyan ka lang ng ganyan while you're sitting down, because there's just so much stress and tension on your shoulders. So I feel like having this laptop table area really helps me just have the right posture throughout the day, because no one else can really point out that I've been like slouching, or you know, eventually I'm just gonna realize na parang, oh my gosh, ang sakit na ng leeg ko. Ang sakit ng ulo ko dahil ang sakit ng leeg ko. So, I feel like this one really helps minimize those. Sometimes having that step where I'm gonna get my laptop stand, my laptop table, I know that, okay, this is me setting up my workstation, and that also means I am mentally preparing myself that once I sit down here with my laptop table, I am set to work. Once I sit down here in the kitchen area, what really helped me feel comfortable, what I noticed, is having a chair pad. So actually sitting on it right now, so it's basically like this. It's a really like square chair pad that I use under my butt now, because what I noticed is that this chair that I'm sitting on is not meant for long hours working throughout the entire day, because seriously my butt would hurt a lot, especially if TMI, if you are on your period. It's like a whole nother challenge in itself, and just having that nice cushion under your butt prolongs your focus. So this really helps me out. I just bought this in SM, and it's not really expensive. I feel like this is an essential, especially if you don't have a work chair, or like, you know, those kinds of chairs that you have at the office. So this is me trying to make it more comfortable at home. Another side note is, one of the things that helps me mentally prepare myself when I'm gonna start working is that I would wear clothes as if I'm gonna go to work. Of course, I'm not gonna wear pants or a skirt or like a nice dress at home, but like a simple, like say blouse like this, something that I would actually go to work in, just helps me set the tone of like, I'm not just gonna lounge around all day today. I'm actually going to take control of my to-do list and get them done. So I feel like this is a psychological thing, because for me, I like my pambahay clothes. You know, my baggy, comfy, cushiony pambahay clothes. And if I wear that throughout the day, you're gonna expect me lying down and like taking a nap. So I personally prefer some kind of clothing that will make me feel a bit uncomfortable, if that makes any sense. I need some kind of discomfort to make me sit down on this chair for a long time. So just a tip for you guys out there, if you're like having trouble, you know, separating your naps and your work, because I don't get sleepy at all when I'm in the zone, and I just wear like denim shorts that again I wouldn't normally wear at home if I'm just gonna watch around watching Netflix. So just having a bit of discomfort is good, just to prep your mind. The next thing that I usually put out is I always have my planner by my side. Depends on you guys if you are more of like a techie to-do list person, but I personally like having a planner by my side because this is basically where I take down notes during meetings or take down notes when I need to remember certain things. Basically everything that I need to organize from my mind is in here. It also puts order into what I need to get done. And then I also have this, it's really random. For me, it's just an essential. So of course I have my phone by my side, but I also have this. I used to have a phone ring. If you guys have a phone ring, it's basically the same thing, but I personally like them separate. So I usually just, you know, put it like this. Okay, so you're asking like why? Because I like to separate my laptop and my phone. Most of the important work things are on my laptop, so I need to focus on my laptop. But let's say if there's someone calling me through my phone, or there are like personal stuff, at least I can see it if it's slanted like this beside my laptop. So basically this just helps me have a good view of my phone for any important notifications. Another important thing is that I have a flask by my side for water. I know, I'm literally 2 steps away from my ref or my water dispenser to get water, but if you want to take it seriously to drink more water, and honestly you need to, sometimes in the middle of the day you have dry, chapped, not good looking lips, and it's annoying. Before you know it, you're like bleeding and biting off those dry lips. Sorry for the visualization, but long story short, for me it just helps me hydrate throughout the workday. Usually when you're at work, right, if you're in the workplace, you always have a water bottle beside you. So in the same way, in your work from home area, I also kind of want to mimic that setup. So I usually have this. I drink a lot. I like my water to be cold when I drink it. It makes me feel more refreshed. Well, if you do have annoying chapped lips, I do have a lip balm by my side. This is the NARS Orgasm lip balm, and I just like having a lip balm by my side. Sometimes it's just good to just rub something moisturizing on your lips, or just a little color on your lips. If you're going to a video call, I don't really like to put on lipstick, so sometimes a lip balm would suit me just fine. If you are working from home and you are nearby a window, don't forget to wear sunscreen. Even though you're indoors, people are thinking that they are safe from the sun, but if you are facing a window, me personally, I have a window on the right side of my face. I don't want to get wrinkles on the right side of my face, so I just make sure to wear sunscreen when my blinds are up. And otherwise, I just put down the blinds if I don't feel like wearing sunscreen. Just a friendly reminder for you guys out there. Another essential is just I have like earphones. And don't judge my earphones that are all tangled up because I did not care to fix them when I showed this in this video. I also have Samsung earbuds, but for some reason when I'm at home, I like just wearing traditional earphones. It's just easy to just like grab and whatever. I don't need to connect it via Bluetooth. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing that. So earphones, you need it because you have calls, meetings, online, obviously. Another thing, when I'm working from home, I like to have a hair clip nearby. So if you guys don't notice, I already have really long hair. I really don't know what to do with it. There's some moments during the work day that either sobrang nainitan ako or I'm just getting stressed out and I just need to get hair out of my face. There's just some instances where I'm just like, I just need to get this out of my face. I don't want this to add to my stress. So I'm literally like this. And I just do that. And I'm a happy person. Parang nawala lahat nung init sa leeg ko. And so sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes, you know, I just let it out and it's whatever. But I just like to keep this handy for stressful moments or when I am getting sweaty in the middle of the day, because for those na nasa condo, I'm sure you guys are not opening your aircon every single day. I don't. Again, I like to feel some kind of discomfort. So I only open the aircon when I know it's like, I'm gonna chill na, I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna sleep. That's when I open the aircon. So that's why naiinitan ako. End of story. So that's basically it. This workstation is basically where I am glued throughout the entire workday. I don't go to my sofa, I don't go to my bed. If you just have that mindset that this is completely separate from leisure, separate from my power naps, then you will feel more accomplished at the end of the day, and you feel like you will be able to reward yourself more. As a whole, I just like to keep the table very clutter-free. Since in a condo, the space is very limited, I want this table to be a multi-purpose station. So let's say once it's lunch break, I'm gonna take out my laptop table and put it somewhere else, and the table becomes an eating area. So that's why I said that having that laptop stand or laptop table really just helps me, just sets the atmosphere that this is my time to work, and then when I take it out, it's my time to eat, or it's time to sign off and close my mind and like relax. Sometimes when I just need to breathe and just like de-stress for 5 minutes, because it can be longer than that sometimes, I usually just peek outside the window. As I mentioned, I usually put the blinds up once in a while, and I just usually look out the window and just like breathe for 5 minutes and just look outside and just realize that sometimes your problems aren't that of a big deal than you think it is. I can do this, I can find a solution, I will get through this, whatever challenges you're going through, and that you are doing a great job, and that you should know when to relax and give yourself more credit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something in this video, or not. Hopefully you did. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!